Victor Osimhen to Manchester United. Yay! I hope this definitely comes the way we are seeing it. This has definitely come just a few minutes ago, you know. It's something that is quite interesting. Victor Osimhen being linked to Manchester United. He's been linked to Manchester United for some time, but now it looks much more serious than before. Manchester United is in the market and is looking for a big strike, and that's why we've seen names like Victor Osimhen, and then we've also got yet and other football players that have been linked to Manchester United. There's big news about Michael Olise from Crystal Palace, who's also a wonderful football player. There is Ivan Toney, there is Benjamin Sesko, and Oli Watkins. Do not forget that Oli Watkins is also one of those football players that have been linked to Manchester United. And great news is that there are heavy links with the club, Manchester United and Oli Watkins. And we are going to be diving straight into the transfer saga. But before we go there, let's first see what exactly happened to Manchester United. I must say I'm not very pleased. I'm not pleased about Manchester United, you know. Something is wrong, you know. So at least, even when there were injuries, you know, at least Premier League football should have been an option. We're not fighting for that for number one spots. Okay, Eric Ten Hag says a new manager, yeah. So no number one spot, you know. We could say, oh, it's all right. He's not got the number one spot, but we're going for Champions League football. He will improve, but it's not happening that way. But having said that, Eric Ten Hag's job is also one that is on the line, I should say, because we've got news from German that Thomas Tuchel is interested in the Manchester United job. And what does that mean? That means Eric Ten Hag could go jobless very soon, you know. But maybe he needs a bit more time. But to be honest with you, I'm not convinced. I'll be very honest with you. I'm not very convinced with Eric Ten Hag, you know. I don't know. But again, sometimes I want to blame him. I want to blame Eric Ten Hag, yeah. But again, I feel like it's not him. So last time when Rasmus Højlund was signed, yeah, I was not for Rasmus Højlund, I will be honest. I like Rasmus Højlund now, but I was disappointed when Manchester United signed Rasmus Højlund because that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting Manchester United to go for Harry Kane, and I was cross with Eric Ten Hag, very cross that he didn't sign, he didn't get Harry Kane, and Harry Kane was available. And in a recent interview, it comes out quite different. In a recent interview, he said he did not have the power to sign him. It's not him. He tried, but he couldn't get him. But he also wanted him. That restored a bit of trust. He gained my trust again. Then I was like, yeah, at least he was in the right direction. It wasn't his fault. So, but again, when you see some football players should not be at Manchester United. Some football players who are playing for Manchester United shouldn't be at the club. They've been there for ages and they've not done a thing. I mean, how can you be comfortable, yeah, with a player being in your squad? You've not won something for a long time. He's not contributed that much, but he's still earning money. It's absolutely unacceptable. That's the word. It's unacceptable. And since Sir Jim Ratcliffe took over, when the Ineos group took over operations of football at Manchester United. I think they will gain my trust again, and I will trust them. And they came out and said recently that the entire squad might be off, all of it, and saying that just 3 football players might remain, first team football players. Saying Rasmus Højlund could remain, and I understand because he's young and he's got a bright future ahead of him, yeah? And Kobbie Mainoo, selling Kobbie Mainoo I think would be a mistake. Then who else? Alejandro Garnacho also. Very good players, those 3. But the Ineos group said they do not see any reason as to why any other football player would remain at Manchester United. Harry Maguire should leave Manchester United. Harry Maguire should leave Manchester United. Why not? He should leave. He should leave Manchester United. No feelings attached, but I mean, there is nothing to show. Casemiro, I like Casemiro personally, but I think he's past that age of football. Productivity. We're talking about productivity. He came in as a top football player, number 1, but I think age is getting him, I think the best place he could go is now the Saudi Pro League and enjoy his football there. Yeah? And the likes of Scott McTominay, all of them should leave. All of them, the entire squad should be out. And we could be seeing new football players. And that's why we are looking at football players like Victor Osimhen. I mean, I don't know whether you're with me, yeah? And if you're with me, give this video a thumbs up. If Manchester United can get a football player like Victor Osimhen, that's exactly what I wanted, yeah? When Rasmus Højlund was being linked to Manchester United, I say to myself, and I say to my fans, and I say to everybody who watches this channel, that Victor Osimhen is the deal, not Rasmus Højlund. Manchester United should spend £100 million and get Victor Osimhen. But it didn't happen. But now an opportunity has unveiled itself and Victor Osimhen is available, and Manchester United seems to have piqued interest. But do not forget, even when Manchester United has piqued interest in Victor Osimhen, yeah? He's not the only one. Manchester United, sorry, not the only one that have interest. Manchester United is going to be competing with Chelsea. Chelsea wants Victor Osimhen. So, United should move at a terrific speed, I'm telling you. A very fast speed. If at all United want to sign Victor Osimhen, that should be on point and speed. Give him the money. Spend 100 million pounds. It's not even 100 million pounds. It's more than that. It would be around 130 million pounds. But I mean, if you're signing Victor Osimhen, you're signing goals into your club. So let's hope things go on quite well for Manchester United, and United will go on and sign him, as this has been very, very recent news. With Ollie Watkins, very good football player, and hopefully also joins Manchester United. He's been heavily linked to Manchester United. And then, not forgetting the news that has also come in that Manchester United also requested Benjamin Sesko information to see how United can deal with the transfer of Benjamin Sesko to the club, as stiff competition will be available for Manchester United. As I'm telling you, there is Arsenal who have already made initial contact with him, and also Chelsea made initial contact with him, but Manchester United have just requested for information. United need to move a bit faster if they are to sign the £60 million football player Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. And then there is Michael Olise from Crystal Palace. Is Michael Olise from Crystal Palace? I think so. I don't know why he's getting. Is he from Crystal Palace? I think it's from Crystal Palace, Michael Olise, yeah. So yeah, Michael Olise is from Crystal Palace. So Michael Olise, if let me see how many goals he scored. He scored 10 goals for Crystal Palace and made 6. I mean, this is the kind of football player you need. Yeah, Manchester United needs such a football player who's gone on and scored 10 goals in 19 appearances. That's what you need. That's what United needs. And then 6 assists. That is good. 10 goals, 6 assists, 19 appearances in the Premier League season 2023 season 2024. Current form, very good. That's what Manchester United really needs at this point in time. So, if Michael Olise is signed by Manchester United, that will be very, very good. News was coming in. There was a lot of news coming in today about Michael Olise and his potential move to Manchester United, and we hope everything goes on quite well today. And let me see. I had a bit of news before. Manchester United offer £X swap deal for Premier League wingers on. Oh yeah, so a swap deal. I don't think Crystal Palace will allow. But it might do. They're saying they want a swap deal with Crystal Palace. Swap deal. Let's see. Let me see what TalkSport is saying. This is Team Sport saying Manchester United to offer exit-bound star in swap deal for on-fire Prem winger who is on Jim Ratcliffe's lists. Manchester United could offer Wan-Bissaka in exchange for Michael Olise. Wan-Bissaka is one football player that I always liked. Always. But putting in consideration, I've got only one problem with Wan-Bissaka, and I want you to observe Wan-Bissaka. I like him as a football player, but I have observed him playing for Manchester United for a very long time, yeah? If you're a football player, if you're a Manchester United football player, no matter what position you're playing in, whether you're a defender, whether you're a striker, whether you're a midfielder, you should be in a position of scoring a goal if an opportunity avails itself. But Wan-Bissaka, I know he's a provider, he's not a goal scorer, but even if he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, yeah? Even if he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, Wan-Bissaka will never score. He will give a pass. I'm very sure about that. And that's not what you need for your football player, yeah? Let me see. Yeah, 0 goals, 2 assists in 22 appearances. It's not his. I know he shouldn't be scoring, yeah? But it's not him to score. It's not his job. But if Harry Maguire can make that attempt, and even if he doesn't score, you're like, oh, yeah, it's all right. And he can score Harry Maguire, yeah? But Wan-Bissaka, definitely no. You need somebody who will contribute. You need someone who will come and contribute to the club, you know. You need somebody who will score a goal when it's needed, who's not shy to shoot. He might be taking instructions from the manager, but I don't think so. It's just him. I think it's just him. But it's not his position, you know. He's not a striker. He shouldn't be scoring. But you need almost every football player in the club of Manchester United. We took a football player like Rafael Varane. He will score. Give him an opportunity. He will score. When it's needed, he will score. But Wan-Bissaka, exchange him for Michael Olise. That's 100% profit for Manchester United. That's a big bonus for Manchester United. And I like Wan-Bissaka. I like him very much. But I think he needs to improve on that. Then Ivan Toney linked to Manchester United. Is very big prices definitely on this football player. You need a lot of money. Brentford say he cost them. He would definitely be. You definitely need to pay big amounts of money to get the football player. Anyway, Let's meet yet in another video, my friends. That's what I had for you now. And in case of anything, I'll be bringing to you anything that you need to know about the transfers. And do not forget to subscribe, ring that notification bell, my friends. Thank you and goodbye for now.